This is Zichru Sanhedrin Gemara Sanhedrin Daf Yud Beis, and of course Yud Beis is going to be the 12 brothers, as in the Shvatim, the 12 brothers. So over here we have a game. We have 12 members of the game, the 12 brothers. And what game is it? This is the Iber Hashana game. It's a game which is trying to figure out when to be Ba'aber the month. So we have one brother over here sitting quite irate as he was called out. Why? Because he was being Ma'aber and Elul, which you're not allowed to be Ma'aber before Rosh Hashanah. People will forget. We see the brother is calling him out. We have another brother standing up here like a king. The king is going to be, well, aside for a piece of the game, you always got the king, is going to be Chizkiah HaMelech, which he made a mistake. He was Ma'aber because the people were Tameh, or maybe, and we are afraid that Tumah Hutra for the Karban Pesach, or maybe he was Ma'aber on the 30th of Adar, which you're not allowed to do. So we have the 12 brothers. We have point number one, in which this brother was out. Why? Because he was Ma'aber before Rosh Hashanah. We have point number two, in which the brothers are calling out the king, Chizkiah HaMelech, either because he was Ma'aber when everyone's Tameh, or because he did it on the 30th, or because Tumah Hutra, I'm sorry. And number three is going to be the second explanation of Chizkiah's mistake, which is going to be that he's Ma'aber on day number 30. So Daf Yud Beis, the 12 brothers. Let's delve a little bit deeper. Point number one is they called out that brother. Why? He was Ma'aber before Rosh Hashanah, says the Bryce. He Ma'aber in the Hashanah of Rosh Hashanah. He did it in Elul, therefore it's ineffective. Why? Because people might forget by the time Adar Sheni rolls around, leading people, Rachmana litzlan, Tichametz on Pesach, B'Shas Chak, then you could do it immediately after Rosh Hashanah. Regardless, only Adar is ever the month that is added. We added from Akasha, in which it was an interesting code and message said to Rava, time of persecution, that during the month in which Aaron HaKoyin died, which we know is Av. So it sounds like they were Ma'aber Chaydesh Av. The answer is Mechashui Mechashvi. Yes. We calculate in Av before Rosh Hashanah, but Galuye until after Rosh Hashanah. And point number two is, again, we have the king piece, in which is being called out. Why? That's Chizkiah HaMelech, the Machlekes, about being Ma'aber the year because of Tama. Now, what exactly the reason is? Is it because if Yudah says that someone Tameh may not bring Karbanis to Mahotra B'tzibur, and when Tumah Hutra B'tzibur, any communal carbon when most Jews are Tameh, therefore it's not straight up permitted and not Duchliya, therefore there's no reason to be Ma'aber. You still can bring the carbon even with the Tumah, therefore it's ineffective. But Shimon holds that no, they could be Ma'aber the year even if most Jews are Tameh. Rav Yehuda has a raya from whom? From King Chizkiyahu. Of course, this is the king piece that he did it because of Tumah, and then Ubikesh Rachmal Atzvam, he saw he made a mistake. And point number three is, what's the second reason Chizkiah might have made a mistake? Because he did it on day number 30. Rav Shimon says Bezdin can be Ma'aber even if most are Tameh. Why did Chizkiah make an error? His error was he only had one Adar and he added it another Nisa during Nisa. Says, of course he knew that he couldn't do. So what was his mistake? His mistake was on day 30. Day 30 could have been made into Nisan. So on that day, to be Ma'aber the month, you cannot do either. So we have Daf Yud Beis in Sanhedrin, the 12 brothers. The Iber Shana game. The brother number one that is out because he was Ma'aber and El before Rosh Hashanah. But the brother number two, who's going to be reminiscent of Chizkiah HaMelech, the king piece, who wanted to be Ma'aber because of Tumah, and the two reasons why he was wrong, either because of Tumah Hutra, or because he did it on the 30th of Adar, a day that could have been Rosh Chodesh Nisan. Daf Yud Beis, the 12 brothers in the Iber Hashana game of Gemara Sanhedrin.